Cuidado, cuidado.
The best and the simplest way to enter United States and to have a job in the USA. In this video, that is what I'm going to tell you. Guys, but please, this is illegal, so use it at your own risk. That's what I'm saying, at your own risk. For so many Gambians, or other Africans who wish to travel to the United States, last time I made a video about traveling to Nicaragua, because Nicaragua is also a visa-free country for the Gambian passport holders to be able to travel there. Yes, so many people do, and then there are other peoples also like who are having troubles. But there is another small country in the South America which is called Belize. So for the Gambian passport holders, for instance, you can travel from Banjul to Belize in South America, whereby you do not require any visa. And let me show you. The ending is even the most interesting thing. So these things is here. This is a visa-free countries. So visa is not required. You are eligible for visa-free entry, which means from Gambia to Belize. And this is not only Gambia, but for so many other African countries. So if you are the one who want to travel to the United States, you can use this thing, but at your own risk. So what you are going to do is that, for instance, if you are in the Gambia, you will just have to buy your flight tickets from online. Then you go to this small country in South America, which is called Belize. You do not need any visa, nothing like that, And then one thing you can also do is that, for example, just to make things smooth for yourself, you can also just book a small hotel there in Belize. It's not just going to be expensive, nothing like that. Just buy your tickets and everything. Just have a little bit of money in your bank account. Then you are good to go. Then once you landed in Belize, then from Belize to Mexico, there is just a border, so people cross there into Mexico. Then once you are in Mexico, then you will walk all the way to the United States border, and there you will be able to enter the United States of America. Yes, I have seen a lot of people do these things, a lot of people take this journey. And so many people also were asking me about Nicaragua. Guess what? Yes, you can also go to Nicaragua, but Nicaragua is behind. So which means that once you landed in Nicaragua, you will have to pass through other countries like Guatemala and Belize in order for you to be able to enter Mexico, then to the United States. So it is a waste of time to go through those countries. You can also use Belize. Then from Belize, you are in Mexico. Then from Mexico, you are at the United States border. So if you cannot have a legal way to enter in the United States, because you want to have a good life, you can also use these ones to be able to enter in the United States of America. Guys, but please, if you want to use this thing, use this chance, just use it at your own risk. And yes, I do not even want to see girls using this way. So boys, if you want to use this way, just use it at your own risk.
She is going to tell us exactly how she got here to the United States from Venezuela step by step.
Sale uno de Venezuela, llega a Colombia, de Colombia sale para Capurganá, caminas dependiendo de cuánto puedas, llegas a la ONU en Panamá y de ahí solamente hay unos buses que te sacan de Panamá y te llevan hasta Costa Rica. De Costa Rica también solamente tienes permiso para pasar. Cuando llegas a Costa Rica para pasar a Nicaragua tienes que pasar escondido por trochas, luego caminas como 2 horas, 3 horas, más que todo en la madrugada para que la policía no te vea. Luego llegas a Honduras, en Honduras también te tienen solamente en una parte donde tienes que salir de una vez del país. Llegas a Guatemala y es lo mismo, en Guatemala es las peleas porque los policías te quitan mucha plata para dejarte pasar. Ya cuando llegas a México es lo mismo, lidiando con que los policías te quitan plata para dejarte pasar. Y cuando llegas pues a la frontera tienes que lidiar mucho con carteles que te quitan a los niños, inclusive a las mujeres las secuestran. Y ya pues cuando llegas a la frontera, que ya pasas de este lado, digamos que sientes como un alivio.
¡Vamos avanzando, vamos avanzando! ¡No nos paremos, no nos paremos! ¡Vamos avanzando, no nos paremos!
This might come as a shock to you, but despite the fact that I have lived in the United States since I was 5 years old, even got an American law degree, passed the California bar exam, and my parents are American citizens, and my sister's an American citizen, I'm undocumented. I'm undocumented because of a procedural error. My parents got their citizenship 2 weeks after I turned 21, and technically I'm no longer considered their child when I turned 21, so my application was terminated, and the only way I could renew it is to go back to Canada where I was born. But if I leave the country, I would be barred from coming back for 10 years because I had to overstay on my visa. It's just like some technical bullshit. Right now, my only pathway to citizenship is getting married, which I don't think is a policy rooted in fairness or logic. And the only reason that I'm able to stay and live and work in the United States is because of a program called DACA, which is short for the Deferred Action Child Arrival Program, which protects children who came to the United States at a young age from getting deported. And that program has been under attack for many years, but now it is more urgent than ever. Just last week, anti-immigrant Judge Hainan ruled against DACA and is doubling down on his decision to halt new applications. And let me be clear, shutting down DACA would be catastrophic. Me and 800,000 others just like me would lose our protections to stay in the only country that we know as home. President Biden and Democrats in Congress have promised immigrant communities that we would be a priority and that they would create a pathway to citizenship for DACA recipients. But their promises remain unfulfilled. DACA survived the Supreme Court in 2019, but it is unlikely that it would survive today with a conservative majority bench, which is why it is more important than ever for Congress to create a pathway to citizenship for DACA recipients like myself. That's why I'm partnering with United We Dream to demand Congress creates a pathway to citizenship for people like me. I've linked the petition on my profile and it takes less than 10 seconds to sign, and it would mean the world to me and 800,000 others like me who are fighting to continue to live in the only country we know as home.
At this point, you are in the United States of America. Does anybody have a valid visa currently for the United States? Yes. Even if it expires soon?
Yes.
Yes. Are you aware that the very minute you cross this border, your status in the United States is nullified?
Yes.
Okay. Have you started a refugee claim in the United States?
No.
Is there a reason why you have not?
What?
Is there a reason why you're choosing not to do a refugee claim status in the United States, as opposed to traveling to Canada to do the very same thing?
Yeah, you must hear from us first.
I do. Yes.
Pardon?
Yes.
Do you know that there is a legal port not 3 kilometers from here where you can enter the country legally through the channels that are established? Yes? This is not a legal port of entry. This is an illegal point. This is not a way to come in.
Yes, we know.
Okay. Is there a reason why you're choosing here as opposed to trying to go through the channels like everybody else that does?
No, we want to go through this one right here.
Okay, so you're aware that by crossing here, you're committing an illegal act?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure that you want the beginning of your life in Canada to start with an illegal
Yes.
Yes.
Future in Canada.
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
But you can start that same future in
want
Canada
this
at
one.
your own
We
work.
want this place. We want this place.
Why?
Because
Why not
I
the
want-
legal way?
Because I want to go to Canada because I believe I can make it, and this is how I can handle the Canada. Because I don't have a legal.
Do you have any family in Canada?
I don't have
No.
a family.
Anybody have any family?
No.
Are you planning to claim refugee status in Canada?
Refugee, yes, please.
Where are we coming from? Which countries?
Sorry,
Which countries?
Nigeria.
Okay. Are you aware that should your refugee class status be refused through Immigration Canada, you will be returned not to the United States, but in fact to your home country of Nigeria?
I understand
Yes.
that.
Okay. So you may be refused at either way, correct? You're aware of that? The difference is, and I want to be clear though, the difference is if you're refused here, you're returned directly to Nigeria. However, since you have legal status in the United States, if you're refused there, you're returned to the United States.
No, I don't want to return back to the United
We want
States.
Canada here. We want Canada here.
We are saving Canada.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that just because you come here doesn't mean you get to stay.
We
Yes,
understand
yes.
that. We understand that.
Clear. You understand what it is that
Yes.
We understand that.
And we believe in this.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, we just want to come in. That's it. No. Please.
For the fact that we believe in Canada.
that Canada can solve our problem. That's why we are here.
We are saving
And we don't have any other choice to go back.
Have any other place to go back.
Our mind is made up. We want to come
want
into
to come
Canada.
into
That's
Canada.
it. Because we know Canada can save our life illegally. That's the way we're here right now. We understand everything you just said right now. And that is what we want right now. We want to come in
I'm just
illegally.
trying to understand why it is that you want to start your lives in Canada by an illegal act, rather than doing what everybody else who also wants to start their life in Canada is doing legally. Why is it that you think that you can supersede the system,
Okay.
do it illegally while everybody else still is choosing to do it legally?
I don't want to go through it legally. I want to come in legally. Because right now I understand I'm illegal if I go through this court. That is right. And I want to just go it. I want to follow my heart.
You're aware of what you're giving up when you come across.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I will do my. I got to go.
Come on, go here. Come on with the bag.
Where are you from?
India.
India? Yes. What, you too?
Yeah.
How long have you been walking? All day?
All day.
Did you fly into Mexico and then walk the rest?
Walk.
But where did you fly into?
What?
Where did you fly into? What city?
No, only walking.
Walking.
How do you walk from India?
Yabanama,
Are you from India too?
Pakistan.
Oh, Pakistan. And Pakistan? Pakistan?
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Okay. And how did you guys fly into Mexico and then walk in the rest of the way? Walk? How did you get from Pakistan over to here? You're from Pakistan too?
India.
Oh, India?
India, Punjab.
India?
Punjab.
India. Okay. Yeah, we ran into some of your friends over there.
Police station, how far?
Yeah, this way.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
It is. Okay.
Thank you.
This is your sign that if you cross the border every day, you should check your trunk. You should check your trunk because today, as usual, my boyfriend went to work, and when he got there, they searched him, or they searched the car, and supposedly they found 2 people in the trunk, and we don't know how. I'm trying to get footage. There's a camera right there, and this is just a sign. If you're crossing every day, check your trunk, check your car, check the underneath to see if someone put something in there or underneath. I'll keep you guys updated.
So today makes exactly 1 year since I came to America. I arrived America on September 15, 2023, and today is September 15, 2024. So this video, I want to take time out to pass out some information to future travelers, those that are planning to come to America or those that just came to America, on things to do and not to do when you come or you're planning to come to America. Number 1, and very, very important, don't come to America illegally. This is something that people will not tell you. Your agent or whosoever that is trying to help you to cross the border or pass through the Mexico route will not tell you. coming to America illegally is the worst way to enter America. They will tell you that if you come to America, maybe through the Mexico road or stuff like that, you come here, you can get married and then you change your status or stuff like that. Nope. Nope. It doesn't work for you. Coming in illegally, that option is not for you. Even if you marry an American citizen, for that person to be able to file for you and change your status for you to get your green card, you have to go back to your home country. You have to go back. Even if you get a job, that the job is able to sponsor you to get your green card, you still have to leave the country and go back and wait for it. So that option is limited. So the only option you have is asylum. And then maybe you can go to school. And even if after you finish your school, you will still come back to the process of getting sponsorship job. So you have just one option left when you come into the border illegally. 2, if you are planning to come to America, please make sure you acquire a skill. Make sure you acquire a skill. Don't come here a blockhead and you're rushing here. Make sure you acquire. When I came to America during the first weeks or the first months, I made a video and I talked about this. That this country, you need to have a skill to survive. You need to have a skill that is on demand to survive. Don't just carry a blockhead and rush and come here. You will suffer. 3, if you just came to America, you need to get a car. Moto na necessity for America. So before you are even planning to come, learn how to drive. Get yourself your country's driver's license before you come to America. Get a driver's license before you come. Learn how to drive before you come. Car here is a necessity. America not na Europe. If it be for 6 months, you don't ever see train or bus for your area, that's how you stay. So you need to know how to drive. And you need to get yourself a driver's license. Getting your country's driver's license and coming to America, it's easier for you to get a state license. It's easier and it's faster. Even if you cannot get the state license, you can get an international driver's license with your country's driver's license. Number 4, very important thing not to do when you come to America is, no matter what happened, no matter the circumstances, don't drive under the influence. Don't drive under the influence. The worst crime an immigrant can commit, especially if you are an illegal immigrant, is traffic offense. Traffic offense in America is bobe. Don't do it. If you don't have a driver's license, you don't have a car insurance, or you took alcohol, don't touch the car. There is Uber and it's cheap. Use Uber. Don't drive under the influence. Next video is coming up soon.
When you come to America undocumented.
No start no relationship with nobody but can help you. And when I say help, them not have to can do the thing themselves, but at least them can either fund it, you know, find somebody for you, you know what I mean. But some people just want to lock you down and know them can't financially help you, them can't physically help you, them can't do nothing for you more than hold you back. Leg of the bird, make the bird go look papers. Do a lot of research and reading. Culture shock is real. You may lose your mind. And a joke thing. When you come to a new country, new system, new culture, new way of life, you have to learn the system, learn everything quick. When I say quick, learn it quick. You will feel like Alice in a Wonderland. So, read posters, read road sign them, study everything. Cause you will lose your mind. Save your money. Save your money. Forget about fashion. Forget say I was hot girl or hot boy in Jamaica. Forget about that. Just in case somebody come through for you, or you find a husband, Cupid struck, and you find a husband or you find a wife. If somebody help you, at least you can do a fund the application. The least you can do a fund the application. So when you come nobody kill up yourself about no hairstyle and watch nobody and no lashes and no nails and no name brand this and no Gucci this and no Gucci that. Save, if you get a little work, save every dollar where you work. If you can save as much as you can save, you save. So when the thing come true for you, you have your stash. I'm telling you about that stash thing there. Have your stash put down. Not afraid to ask question, but you have to pick, choose, and refuse who you ask question. Because when I notice, I don't know if it's an African American thing or it's a Jamaican thing, they act like information is so expensive and exclusive. Everybody afraid to tell you the avenues and the ways them how you can go on, or you can get this. Like them don't want you to get it before them, or them don't want you come shine too fast. You have to ask question, but you have. I believe it's best for you get information from people where don't know you and you don't know them, but you know say are real people them and you can trust them. But people you know, careful of them. Keep your circle small. Distraction is a hell of a thing. A lot of us when we come to America, we left everything behind. So we come here with little bit of clothes and little bit of shoes. Yes, when you're in a circle with people who hype and have this and have that, it would tend to make some people feel less of themselves. So keep your circle small and don't get distracted.
The U.S. Immigration Services told me that my husband for years might be acting to get his green card. This is what he did when he received his green card today.
And scene.
All right, guys, here's another BG perspective. As always, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload.